Everyone, this is Koinzell here. So I know I'm a bit late on the Endora event. I had a very long work week, but here I am to talk about Endora. So the good thing is that after exploring 5 areas, you actually get to have the Endora as a pet. So that's really good. She's a lot cuter than the city for sure. And there are 5 different areas to explore. Each area, the reward is the same, 60 Primo Gems, 1 Half the Sprint, and 30k Mora. So rewards wise, I think it's pretty good. It's 60 Primo Gems instead of say like 20 or 30. And the boss is really good in terms of the rewards, as opposed to the usual character SP items, but we'll talk about that later. So you have to complete a quest and then it will bring you to the exploration region. So I'm gonna jump straight ahead to talk about the mechanics of Endora. And I'll just do a quick showcase of the day 2 area as well, area 2. Okay, so the way Endora's speed works is that you actually can't control the up and down movement. You can control only the left and right. The only way to make Endora's speed go up or further is really just to hold onto your skill. Once you have activated the Endora, you just hold on your skill and the distance will increase as such. Once you overshot the distance, you will not be able to adjust it back, no matter how you move your directional pad, or no matter how you move the direction, you just can't adjust it back. So that is the case for how Endora's speed works. But that being the case, it's actually very easy to use her speed most of the time. Okay, the thing about area 2 is actually very straightforward. Once you come from the waypoint, just capture along the way. This small little lake here is going to be the one where there's always a lot, and you will respawn as well, by the way. So I am going to skip ahead. So I'm talking about this little lake area here, where there's always a few ducks. Not really sitting ducks, but yeah. So there's always a few ducks here for you to capture, and ducks are easy to capture because even if you miss it, they will move around and somehow walk into your bubble anyway. But there is actually a maximum distance for Endora speed, and I will cover that shortly. But I want to show this lake is because for area 2, as you go further to the next area, and then while you're searching for the Hydro Mimics, you can actually come back here eventually to easily clear the requirement to capture the Oceanid creatures. It's actually very straightforward because it respawns in this lake. So just come back to this lake when you can't find any more Oceanid creatures. So you see here, the next thing to do is actually go this area here because there's quite a few. I saw at least 4, 3 ducks and a squirrel. Okay. So I will jump ahead now to the point where it's actually a very good showcase to show the maximum distance of the of Endora's speed. From this area, this fence here, or rather this ruin, this block here, you actually won't be able to hit the squirrel, and I'll show it now. Okay, so you'll see as you hold your skill, you will reach a point where you can't move anymore. Endora's speed can't go any further. So now even with Zhongni's pillar, and we get some additional distance here, we'll jump onto the pillar and we try to do speed from the pillar itself. It's still not enough. So Endora's maximum distance is actually kind of short. So just move closer to the Oceanid creature. That's what I can say. Yeah, so that's the maximum distance of Endora's speed, just for you guys, FYI. And now, once you finish clearing the last one, basically you can go back to the central region, the lake, to clear the rest. It will respawn. The Oceanid creatures over there will respawn. So that is it in terms of the area 2 and in terms of the mechanics of Endora with regards to the controls as well as the maximum distance that she can speed. Now the next thing to do is talk about the Rudera's Reach. It's a very nice event. Okay, so Rudera's Reach here, you'll see that for 40 Resin, these are the rewards that you will get. It looks very similar to the ley line for the character XP, but even if you double this, you're getting 200 ASP, that's the same. 40 companionship SP, which is 5 lesser. Oh shit. 5 lesser. And 12 to 14 adventurous EXP, whereas on the Rhodeus Reach is 16 to 18. So 4 more adventurous experience from the Rhodeus Reach. Hero Suite is 4 to 5, so there's an RNG factor involved. Effective you double it is 8 to 10. But on Rhodeus Reach, you can actually get a flat guaranteed 10. So this is why this is really good, because you get the same amount of you get the maximum amount of Hero Suite that you can get. You get 4 more Adventure SP, and you also get 19 to 21 Wanderers XP. Which this item is really good because eventually you'll run out of this and you'll be wasting your SP when you are leveling your characters. So this helps to cushion that impact. Not to mention 20 of this is actually equivalent to 1 Hero Suite, and 4 Adventurers EXP is actually equals to 1 Hero Suite every as well. So effectively you are getting 2 more Hero Suite plus a guaranteed 10. If you take a worst case scenario to compare, from the Blossom, let's say it's 8 Hero Suite, you are actually getting almost 50% more character SP items. You're getting 5 more companionship SP that helps you with the friendship level. So all in all, this is really good. Personally, I would recommend that you spend all your resin during this week on this event, because this is even better than the double ley line event during the lantern ride previously. Because the double ley line is terrible in the sense that you are limited only to 3, and that's only 60 raising. But for this, you can spend your entire day's raising, which is almost 200 worth. All in all, I know the cap is 160, but all in all it's about 200 worth. So 200 raising, you can spend 200 raising every day on this. So it's much better than the previous event if in that aspect. So I definitely recommend to spend all your raising on this Rhodeus Reach event. Just put anything you're doing on hold first and go for this, because it's a limited time event. This is the only chance you can get more Hero Suite for the same amount of raising. And we all know how precious our raising is, right? And how precious our character SP items are as well. I'm already out, by the way. I spent it on trying to pump up characters like Chongyun, because I was interested in trying out Chongyun together with Rosaria. So anywho, this event came at a great time for me. I really need to pump up my character SP items, and I definitely recommend you to do this as well. You will never have enough character SP items, let me put it this way. The demand for character SP item will always be there. So why not do this during this period for a week and maximize your rewards, right? Alright, so thanks everyone for watching. That is the Endora event tips that I can give. Thanks. If you like the content, remember like the video and click subscribe for more. Yeah, bye.